Hey, Spiritual Squad. This is Richard from Guidance by Richard, and it's time for In the Chair for the next session. So, today's topic is going to be about the element of fire and candle burning. And I want to tell you a little bit about why it's so effective and why it works. So, I want you to first go get a piece of paper and a pen. So, take notes. Or you can watch it again and again and write later, but this is like a really great episode. So, and about candles, candles have been used over centuries in all different ways about light. Illumination is fire, fire being used for heating and so on and so forth. But in this context, we're talking about fire being used to bring change and manifestation, making things happen. And so I want to first remind you, please, I ask for you to like, subscribe, share with others information, and don't scroll. Stay here, stay present. I know it's hard for a lot of you. Stay here, okay? Anyway, let me take a little bit of water too, because I'm all about water and refreshing. And also, I have my altar, a little symbolic altar. Water for directions, colors, candle. Those that know, that's very important in terms of manifestation, making things happen. So getting back to fire. So fire and the element here, we're talking about change and how to use candles. There's various types of candles, and in this case, the most effective, the best candles are the 7-day or more. So keep that in mind. Those little candles, the little tea light candles, they're not going to make a lot of change. They're nice for a little illumination, but we're talking about real changes. The world was made in 7 days. You need a 7-day candle. At minimum, 3 days. Those little short ones in the glass, but they're like the emergency ones. But the most effective ones are the 7-day ones. So I'm going to give you a couple examples of what they look like. You can go to the dollar store. They're not the best ones. But you can go to the Botanica. My favorite is St. Lazarus in Clifton. They have the best. They still have the thick candles. You know, a lot of these other ones, the skinny ones, they don't last either. They're not 7 days, like 2. Anyway, so there's different types. So I'm going to talk about this one here. First is a regular, say, 7-day candle. In this case, it's a yellow one. And you know, different colors mean different things. So yellow is about direction, doing things you want, under control, dominating. That's what this yellow is about, those things happening. And so this is just a yellow one. And we're going to show you how to briefly prepare this one. And they're the pictorial ones. There are pictures on them. So there's a couple I gave you here. I'm showing you. This is Chongo. I love Chongo, but this is spiritually. That's another story. But it does work. It's already scented. It has orange inside of it. And then there's another pictorial tone one. This one is a reversing candle. This case is some green is money, and black is, you know, breakthrough, some things that may be in the way. This double action candle. So they come in all different types. And the last one I want to demonstrate and show you is a pull-out candle. These are the best ones. You got to carve it. You got to know how to do it. And they come out the glass, and you prepare them. You carve out pictures, and I'm gonna do one real fast to demonstrate what I mean. But in any case, so one of the real big secrets about the candle work, you have to make sure all 4 elements are included. So, and when you make a candle, all those 4 elements are in there in some capacity. So you got to make sure it's there. So, in water would be oil mixed with oil. The glitter would be the metal or earth, and the light would be itself, and air would be what you have in the air. So you're breathing, praying into it. So those things combination, they'll all get in one area and one to the candle, and that's how I make manifestation. Again, this is manifestation. We're getting things done. Direction, guidance by Richard. So let me guide you. So what you first do, if you take a little bit of cleaning agent. Last time in the chair, I told you about different waters and cleaning water. So this cleaning agent we're going to use is Florida water. Put a little bit inside there. Shake it up. Because the energy from other past, some people do the top of it, you know, releasing stuff from the past. Some people put it on, wipe it down in preparation for themselves. They wipe the candle down. You could do all that, just clear the air. I get it. So whatever works for you. But you just want to release from things from the past. Next thing is you're going to etch. Now the secret to etching, you got to get a nail or some sharp object, something to that effect that allows you to carve. So in this case, I got one of my tools. It's a carver, and And the top of this is you got a Star David. Now the Star David is the best kept secret. It's really called the reversing introverted triangle. The introverted triangle speaks to all those points bring to the center, and that center is brought to change. So whatever you request on here, you're going to bring it in your favor. Best kept secret. So in terms of how you're on your regular candles, you're going to make sure you draw the Star David. So I already etched it here, and to demonstrate, see here, did that, two reversing candles, two reversing triangles. Then I put a point in each one to point there and allow the oil to go in. So the other thing I then the metal. So I said glitter, so I put a little bit of oil inside here, and that would be for dressing. And that's, so these regular 7-day ones, the effective way, put the Star of David, put your requests either on paper or on here some way, and then there's seals. Seals, which there's so many kind. My favorite are Solomon seals, but those kind, you gotta pick a seal for the appropriate situation. Or if you know of things, it's really about selecting your word choices, images that speak to that. And I'm gonna demonstrate, because I'm gonna do the carve out one, the pull out one. But for now, pay attention, stay present. I know you young folks don't want to stay present. Pull it in. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit of oil. I have my own spray, all spirit. I'm gonna use January. So I'm gonna do that. Spray a little on the top of that. I'm also going to add a little bit of oil, frankincense oil. So I got my candles and my oils from St. Lazarus, my favorite. Been around for years. I've been going through them for years. I don't want to age myself, but that's another story. So I put a little bit of oil there, just a few drops there. I say my prayer because that's air I'm breathing into. I'm bringing prosperity. I'm bringing success. I'm bringing all those things. Orange is about those things. I wipe the inside of there. And then I'm also going to take a little bit of glitter. In this case, it's green, about money. So I put a little green on there. Sprinkle that in sparingly. By the way, little is a lot. Some people think, oh, if I put a whole bunch of oil, a whole bunch more is going to come. No. The guides know what you're doing. So just a little bit is necessary. Just a sheer, little shimmery. That's it. That's enough for that. You can then again, if you want to, one again, your prayer word. The left hand is the power, it's the hand. It's about that, the drawing the spirit is your hand, left hand. So you put a little bit in there, rub in there, speaking to I need prosperity, and you're done. That one's ready to be lit. So I'm going to also now do one for the carve out one. So I want to show you the most powerful, effective ones is really here. You pull it out the glass. These are the best ones, but you got to know what you're doing. So I do teach a class on that. For those that are interested, leave a little message. Take a class. They could be in person, virtual, either way. But there's a craft to this. So everybody doesn't know how to do that. And that's why a lot of candles don't manifest, because everyone doesn't know how to do it. But I do. Anyway, so you want to clean the glass, put a little bit of Florida water inside here. I shake it up. And then I put a little bit of smoke, because for me, and this is not required, this is my thing. So I do that, I blow a little smoke inside the glass. And it stays there for me. That's the spirit. I'm put aside for now and let that sit there and let the spirits get ready for the information I'm going to do. So see it sit in the glass, look at the magic. That's the magic. Guidance by Richard. Anyway. So take out, then I have the glass, the candle. I'm going to take the wick out because I'm putting a little oil on the wick. So I pop it out a little bit like so. I pop it out, it's to the side, and I put a little oil there. So I'm going to carve this real fast. I'm going to do a seal for success. I know how to do the seals because I've been doing this. So I'm just going to demonstrate. I'm not going to show you the whole thing because I want you to learn it. So I'm actually carving against the glass here. I'm against the wax. So look what I'm doing. I'm doing this so you can see it. But look at me carving out the wax. It is a craft. So I'm doing a seal, which is this particular one is for success. I'm carving it out, and I am etching it so you can see. But you got to have the right tool to make this work. So I'm doing this real quick to give it a demonstration. I'm not going to complete it because I just want to show you what we're doing, and I'm not going to reveal all my ways. Of course I can do that. So, but I'm just going to show you a brief idea of what this candle can be. And this part is about success. I'm doing the seal for success. I'm not going to complete it, but I just want to demonstrate. So that artwork gets put on there. The Star David will be etched on the bottom because I said the Star David, or the reverse introverted triangle. Then that is about that opening and drawing into the center. So just to show you, right? So you got your Star David, you have your drawing. This is about success. Next, I'm going to take a little bit of oil. Like I said, I can use my own spray. I can do that. And or I can take a little bit of oil. I take a little bit of oil, and my prayer is to air. So I take a little bit on my hand. I'm saying my words, my prayers. I'm asking for success, successful endeavors. I take my actual wick, wipe it down, put it back in, and I put that back in there like so, and it should go back, slide back through. As you can see, it comes back out the other end. And then I sprinkle a little bit of glitter, and then I do that, and then I'll fill in the spaces here. I'll wipe it in. I'll do that. I've still got my left hand, just quickly demonstrating it. As you can see, that's on there. I didn't do the whole thing. I'm not finished, but I'm going to add a little bit more here to finish this. I just want you to see it. That's what I mean. That's really why I'm doing it this way. So I just want to demonstrate how this is important, the way I'm doing it, and I'm filling it so you can see how the magic happens. By guidance by Richard. So anyway, look, there's the sparkles, you see, that I put there, and it's going to go back in that glass that I have the spirits in there ready, and I have my prayers ready. So there it is. So I then go ahead and say my prayers, say what I'm going to do. So the other thing about the candle, it's a shared experience. So one last thing that's important about that shared experience is you want to take a candle, a little candle, and you're going to use the little candle and light that candle to light this one. So I'm going to demonstrate that, but I got to put my last touches on it. Because it's a trick that a lot of people don't know how to do this. This is one of my trademarks. Those that get candle work know it. So for me, as you can see the candle, the wax there, it sits inside the glass, getting the spirits ready for the invitation to make this manifest. Then I'm going to take a candle. So in this case, I'm going to use my altar one here. I'm going to use this one to light this one. And that's the right way. It has to be a shared experience. So the most effective candles are going to be by lighting it from another candle. So that's really another little trick from Guidance by Richard. In any case, I hope that you enjoyed my little session, give you some insight about it. I invite you to like, subscribe, share with others. I am on YouTube. I am real. I am on podcasts, all those good things. So I invite you to go to my website and share with other people. It's been a pleasure, and I look forward to the next episode of In the Chair.